Hi everyone, my name is MJ and this is the Rodeo Core. This piece of equipment is an excellent tool to help you reshape your back, belly, waist, midsection, thighs, and hips. It does so by helping to work and engage both your core and your leg muscles. The Rodeo Core has 3 height adjustments that's suitable for all heights, as well as if you want to target different angles of the muscle groups. This is no electricity, so you're literally saving energy. It's using the momentum of your movement to keep it going. It's compact and lightweight, which makes it easy to move, easy to store, but also extremely sturdy. The movement of the Rodeo Core is reversible, so you can move forward and backward. It mimics a horseback riding motion, which is excellent to help increase your heart rate, work that blood flow, and also exercise the muscles. It's very easy to use and helps tone your midsection. Doing 10 minutes of the Rodeo Core is equivalent to doing 100 sit-ups or walking for 60 minutes. So let's go ahead and get on this Rodeo Core, feel it out, get acquainted with it, and do some exercises on it. It's very simple. You're just gonna straddle once you've adjusted the seat height to your preference, and then bring your feet onto the paddles. We're gonna hold on to the handle here, and all we're gonna do is push with our feet, lifting the buttocks up, and then rocking back. So we're gonna do this forward and back until we start getting this nice rodeo motion, and it might take a moment to figure out how to work with the flow. But as we start going, we're going to start to move our hips forward and backwards. So feel it out, and you can tell that it really requires that momentum and muscular and core engagement as you work through this. So you're gonna push through the feet to get that exercise going, really moving at the waist and the core. Go ahead and breathe in nice and deep, finding your pace. And you can really feel that this starts to engage the muscles in your lower legs, your thighs. You're feeling your hips move. It's almost giving us like a nice massage in the back as you work here, but your core also has to stay engaged to stay nice and upright. So breathing in deep. As we move this momentum, you can feel this is a really great thing to do maybe as you watch your favorite show or just hang out. Plus, it's a lot of extra fun. So we're just gonna work this out for about 1 more minute here, and you can also increase speed a little bit. If you want to feel a little bit more engagement throughout the whole body, really work on pressing the feet into those pedals and just stabilize that core as you go. You can really start to feel the heart rate start to work as you do this. I'm starting to have to breathe a little bit deeper, and we've only been on this for about a minute, so this is excellent, and you can tell that it's really working things out. And the fun thing is that it's not only easy, but this is something that you can do while just hanging out. The sound is actually very light and not noticeable. It's not bothersome in any way whatsoever. It's low impact, so you're not harsh on your knees or joints. You're getting all areas of exercise that you need, like your heart, your core, and your muscular exercise as well. So let's just do this for a couple more seconds, really feeling it out. You should have the hang of it by now. And on the next exercise, we're actually going to reverse the motion. So this might take a minute, but you're gonna scooch back. So instead of pressing through the pedals, you're actually going to lift them up and push your hips forward. So we're gonna lift and rock our hips forward instead of backwards this time. You're still pushing into the pedals, but this is gonna work a different set of the muscle. So the more that you push, the more effective this motion becomes. And so we're actually focusing now on our hamstrings and our lower muscles, still working the core, but working backwards in this motion. So this is really fun. And it's interesting and really a nice challenge to work backwards, because once you start getting that forward motion, you feel like you've got it, and then it takes a minute to kind of move into this backward motion. But once you've taken the time to actually work into this and you get the hang of it, it really takes just a few moments before you're on your way getting to work out and get your exercise in. So now what I'm really feeling is I'm feeling that muscular contraction in the thighs more than just the core. And I'm starting to feel it burn. So we're gonna go ahead and do this for another minute or so. Really allow your upper body to kind of just wave with the motion, but also contracting that core. You also want to make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. We're holding on to the saddle handles here just for support. And you can really see just 10 minutes of this is like doing 100 sit-ups or crunches. And then it's also like walking for 60 minutes. So we're really working it out, but I can still talk. It's still fun. I can put on my favorite tunes or listen to an audio book or watch a show because the sound isn't too obstructing. But now I'm really feeling those legs burn. Woo! This is wonderful. So you know that you're really doing this in the reverse motion because you're feeling the push of the hips forward, and then you're really feeling that you have to press with the legs. So we got a couple more exercises to do after this, but go ahead and let yourself slow it down. And just for a little fun, let's see if we can reverse the motion and go forward, because it feels, there we go. That's a lot of fun. So we got forward, and now we got backwards. It's so interesting going back and forth, forward, backward. There we go. You just gotta get those hips going just like you're riding that horse. So we're gonna go ahead and do what's called the rodeo core sit-ups. We're gonna go back to going forward. See, now I got backwards down. I'm gonna go forward now. Always takes a little bit that first go. There we go. Woo! I'm feeling good. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward now. This is a little bit more advanced, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to bring our hands behind our head. See how that feels? Really squeeze and engage that core so that it's being worked. This is an isometric technique that helps really engage that core with rapid contractions to help burn that midsection. So place those hands behind your head, pull that belly button in, and use those legs and the core contractions to work. Let's go ahead and pick up the speed. Breathe into it. Stay nice and controlled in the core. And if you feel comfortable, pick up speed. Now, if you feel like you need to have a little bit of support, you can even place one hand down. Squeezing that core still, pulling it into your belly button. Just do what feels comfortable to you. We're just gonna go ahead and do this for another minute or so. Woo, I'm telling you, with the hands up, makes a difference. Really feeling that body work, especially after doing the first two exercises. I'm already feeling like I'm working. Breathe into it. Really pull that belly button in. Always check your core is engaged. Press into those pedals to get that whole body working. I'm sweating, guys. I'm telling you, this is excellent. It's fun. It's super easy to do. Just takes a minute to start going, but once you've got the hang of it, you're ready to go. We're working the core, we're working the whole body, we're working the cardio. I'm feeling it in my legs, feeling it in my glutes, my thighs, even the back here, which is good because this is gonna help stabilize the core on both sides. Let's go ahead and do a few more seconds. All right, so since we're still going on this, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna move into the next exercise, which is the advanced rodeo core aerobics. So we're gonna take our arms, we're gonna act like we're jogging, like slow motion jogging. Good, so now we're bringing in upper body movement, a little bit of coordination, balance, and focus. And we're just gonna go ahead and do this for a couple minutes. Let's go. Woo! And if you're with me, you can give me a yeehaw. What a better way than to make working out and exercise fun right in your own home. This is so sturdy, so durable. You can stay here and do this. You can talk on the phone, you can watch TV, and you're getting a really great workout done with the whole body. Low impact on the body, so really good on the joints. If you have any joint issues and you're looking for low impact but don't feel like you can get in the pool all year round, then this is a great alternative. We're breathing deep, we're focusing. It doesn't take up much space, so easy to move and store, and just easy to get on and ride. And one thing that I love about it is just the zero electricity. I'm all about low energy, low waste. So using my energy to work the machine at the same time getting good exercise, this is a wonderful way to go. Now let's go ahead and reverse it. Look, we're gonna go ahead and try the reverse. There we go. Let's go reverse now. Incorporate those hands, go in reverse. That's a little different with the arms. Woo, I feel like there's more core when you're involving the arms there. There we go. All right. Got about 30 more seconds doing this. You got it. We switched out the muscles a little bit, so you'll see there's a little bit of relief in the core and the cardio, but now the legs are starting to work. There we go. Breathe into it, keep pressing into it. Yeah. So what we're gonna do in the next exercise is we slow this down, is we're gonna do the advanced rodeo core weightlifting. So if you have any set of weights from 1 to 5 pounds, go ahead and take the time to grab that. If you don't, you're welcome to grab a couple water bottles. Those will work just fine. So I got my weights. And the first thing that we want to talk about before doing this is making sure that safety is a #1 priority. So make sure you're not doing this where you can drop weights accidentally on any of your kids or pets. And really, when storing the rodeo core, you want to make sure you store it away from reach from your kids or your pets. So if you feel comfortable, this is an advanced exercise that we're going to do. We're not holding on to the rodeo core, so don't push yourself or strain yourself in any way that can cause yourself any sort of danger or risk. So as soon as you start feeling confident with the rodeo core, we're gonna press into the feet and begin to rock those hips forward and back. We got our weights in our hands. And then we're just gonna get the rodeo core going here. Good, breathing into it. And the weights by themselves hanging here are enough to add to the exercise and just make it a little bit more challenging, but not enough that it's so difficult to do. But we also want to incorporate a whole body exercise here. So we have resistance on the core and the legs, and now we can have resistance on the arms. So we can lift, 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 lift. Good. So it takes a moment to get into that coordination and finding what really works for you. You can even do half lifts, so that it's in sync with your rodeoing, with the movement of the saddle, or you can do full lifts. And I'm telling you, because you have to stabilize and you're moving front and backwards, it's actually challenging these curls a little bit more. I mean, these curls are very easy for me to do with even more weight usually, but because I'm doing this in sync with keeping the core tight and the movement of the saddle, it's really challenging my arms and my shoulders right now. So we can also alternate. So you might do 1, 2, other. Now I find that a little bit easier as far as coordination goes, but my arms are already burning. Woo! Gotta take a little break with the arms here. Let's go ahead and try it again. Alternating. Maybe we do both a couple times. And then alternate again. Feel out what works best for you. And just enjoy it. I am sweating. Woo! This is a great exercise. And we have done quite a bit in just 5 different exercises. You can combine any of these movements. So if we want to move backwards and try it that way, it takes a moment to start to reverse the movement. There we go. So if you want to start working backwards and lift the weights, woo, okay. My brain's kind of thinking about going forwards. There we go. Yeah. Woo, all right. I'm calling it good. This thing is awesome. Just 5, 10, 15 minutes on it, and you can tell we've already got an excellent workout. Remember, this thing helps shape, tone your back, belly, thighs, hips, and waist simply by the use of momentum, acting like you're riding on a horse. You don't need electricity. It's lightweight, easy to store and carry around, easy to do all kinds of fun things. We've covered a lot in just this video, and I hope that you really enjoy your rodeo course. It's a fun way to get in shape and get your exercise in, low impact at the convenience of your own home. Thank you so much for joining me here, and we hope you enjoy your rodeo core.